Hi, this is Dr. Charles Krieger, and I wanted to talk to you today about what are the things that make people decide that they're going to change their primary source of healthcare from medicine to chiropractic or something else that's holistic and health-centered. And one of those things is the difference in approach. In medicine, it doesn't make medicine bad, but in medicine, their approach is to treat symptoms only. Let's face it, you don't go to the medical doctor when you feel well and say, "Doc, I feel great, keep me that way." He'll throw you out of his office. He has a room full of sick people to take care of. In chiropractic, we recognize that symptoms, while very important, are not a really good barometer with which to measure one's health and function. As a matter of fact, if one uses symptoms alone, you can wind up in some significant problems. If you were to treat your automobile that way, you'd be driving out a rusted out piece of crap in a really short period of time. Because if you just waited for all the gauges to light up before you did anything to take care of your car, it wouldn't be running. And your car is just a piece of metal. You can replace that. You can't replace you. Our dentist friends have gotten us to the point where we understand that waiting for our teeth to hurt to take care of our teeth is not a good policy. If you do that, you have a really good chance of keeping your teeth in a glass in some water next to your bed at night, right? Because your teeth will not stay in your face if you don't take care of them. Now let's think about what are some of the things that we do regarding symptoms. I'm not talking about pain necessarily. If you go find out you have high blood pressure and you get drugs for your high blood pressure, here's a question. Think about it. If you're taking drugs for high blood pressure, are those drugs fixing why you have high blood pressure? Or are they just forcing the numbers into a range that makes the lab happy and makes your medical doctor happy? How about if your cholesterol is high and you take medication, Lipitor or whatever other drugs, Crestor, that force your cholesterol numbers into a range that makes the blood lab happy and makes your medical doctor happy? Have you really done anything to change what's wrong with you? And see, there's the issue. There's the difference. In our office, in my chiropractic office, in which we also use a lot of nutritional work as well as massage therapy and some other work, our focus is not necessarily on making the numbers comport to a predetermined normal, but to determine what works best for you. See, some people have low blood pressure. If you give somebody who has low blood pressure medication, you know what's going to happen? Their blood pressure goes lower, because that's all the blood pressure medication can do is force the numbers into one direction. Same thing is true for cholesterol. If you give somebody with low cholesterol medication, it will drive the numbers lower. So the purpose of that, or the point of that, is to have you recognize that taking a drug does not make you better. Because if the drug made you better, then the person with low blood pressure or low cholesterol, and yes, there are such things. Matter of fact, low cholesterol is really, really dangerous. If someone had low cholesterol, low blood pressure, they took cholesterol medication or blood pressure medication, then the medication would force their numbers up. But it doesn't. It forces them back down further into more danger. When someone has high blood pressure and they get adjusted, their blood pressure normalizes. If someone has low blood pressure and they get adjusted, their blood pressure normalizes. Now, we don't do a lot of research on people with low blood pressure, but we have done research on people with high blood pressure in chiropractic care, and lo and behold, their blood pressure numbers normalize. But that's not to say that chiropractic lowers blood pressure. Chiropractic helps the body run normally. So if someone has high blood pressure, then chiropractic adjustments will help to normalize their blood pressure. In that case, it probably would bring it down some. If someone has low blood pressure and they get adjusted, chiropractic adjustments will help to normalize it, which in that case would mean bringing the blood pressure up. So that's the significant difference when it comes to how we look at someone's health. We're trying, if we don't try, in chiropractic, while we're interested in somebody's symptoms, we don't make our judgments, we don't make our care protocols based upon symptoms alone. That can be really, really dangerous, because when your symptoms go away, all that means is your body said, wow, thank goodness I can turn that alarm system off because the guy's doing something to fix what's wrong. But your problem does not get corrected for a long while until after your symptoms have dissipated. This is Dr. Charles Krieger at Krieger Health Solutions. You can reach me at KriegerHealthSolutions.com. That's Krieger, healthsolutions.com. Or you can email me at drckrieger, drckrieger @gmail.com. Thanks and have a great day.